Dinosaurs were the biggest and the most powerful creatures on this planet, ruling and dominating for over 150 million years. Not anymore. Cockroaches have survived for over 280 million years, through the same environmental hardships as dinosaurs, without going extinct. Survival in nature comes down to one factor: adaptability. One species was able to adjust while the other apparently was not. By nature, pandemics are one of the worst disruptors of life. In just a matter of 2 or 3 months, the COVID-19 pandemic has comprehensively disrupted everything in life. It has changed the way we work, the way we commute, the way we cut our hair, the way we worship. It has changed airlines and shops and restaurants and entire industries and even our homes. How do we survive? Simple. Adapt. Brahmaswarup Yogiji Maharaj, the guru of the current spiritual leader of BAPS, Mahant Swami Maharaj, was a genius in simplifying the most complex of spiritual concepts. In the spiritual world, there is a lot of discussion of Atma, its properties and its essence and its experience. Thousands of verses have been written about the separation of the body and the Atma and how to behave as the Atma. But Yogiji Maharaj distilled the complex into simple Gujarati words. Jevu tevu, jem tem, jare tare chalavi levu. Make do with what you get. And here the what also means where and when and who. The ability to do anything at any time with anyone. A concept that is often used in signal processing is called dynamic range. The ratio between the smallest and the largest values that a certain entity can reach. In general, the greater the dynamic range, the better the entity. The greater the dynamic range in color, the better the television screen. The greater the dynamic range in pitch, the better the voice, the better the microphone, the better the speaker. The greater the dynamic range in life, the richer the life, the happier the life. Increase our dynamic range, that's the answer. Increase our tolerance to taste. Dinner a bit bland, no problem. Increase our tolerance to difficult personalities. Someone get angry with you? Okay. Forgive, forget, and move on. We humans crave change. Even when traveling, we like to go to different places. Even the most scenic locations become boring for us after a while. But in a pandemic, the same food, the same walls, the same computer, the same living room, the same view from the windows, and yes, the same people. Adjust, adapt, make do. The choosy don't survive very well. Even if they survive, they don't enjoy it. There's always something that upsets them. Enter spirituality to help us cope. The truly spiritual person is unagitated, stable, calm in all circumstances, anywhere, anytime, anyone. Just as climbers become acclimatized to less oxygen at higher altitudes and move on to even higher peaks, the spiritual person learns to accept circumstances and climb higher. That is what Krishna Bhagwan meant in the Gita when he described to Arjuna the qualities of a Sthita Prajna being, one that is unruffled, undisturbed, unrelenting. For that person, adaptation is not just accepting change, it is a catalyst for growth. Indeed, Mahant Swami Maharaj often says of Yogiji Maharaj, he didn't just enjoy challenges, he relished them. Difficult circumstances and difficult people powered his progress. So maybe we can take a lesson from him on living, and indeed also on moving forward during a pandemic. It is said that life is not about weathering the storm. It's more about singing in the rain. Adjust, adapt, accommodate, acclimatize, and above all, enjoy the process.